When I was using DevaCurl, I had so much buildup.
This video is not sponsored.
It's been 1 year since I stopped using DevaCurl and gave up No-Poo. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly of giving up No-Poo. This video is for you guys who are currently doing No-Poo and considering going back on the poo. Let's start with something good that's happened since I've been back on the poo. First thing, huge thing, my scalp never gets itchy anymore. When I was using DevaCurl and co-washes, my scalp was so itchy because I feel like for me, the cleansing wasn't powerful enough to get rid of the residue and the dirt and the flakes from my scalp. So it was just kind of building up in my hair and it was really itchy. And I just thought like maybe everyone's hair gets itchy. Maybe this is just like a normal thing. It's not. I never scratch my scalp ever anymore because it's just not itchy. So I find that for me personally, I love the power of the poo. I'm using a very gentle poo. It's not a sulfate poo. I'm just gonna say the word shampoo because it feels weird to talk about using poo in my hair. The shampoo that I'm using is by Kinky Curly and it's really gentle and I love it because I feel like it cleans my scalp but it doesn't dry it out. That being said, the dark side of having no itch and using a more powerful cleanser, my hair tends to get drier easier. When I was using DevaCurl, my hair was never dry. It was always well coated in product. I was actually able to go without a leave-in, like I could just wash my hair and condition it and not use any leave-in product. Now, technically I could probably get away with it. That might actually be a fun video to do in the future. But I find that if I don't use a leave-in, that my hair tends to get more dry. Like right now I have a leave-in in my hair and I don't know if you can see, there are definitely some frizzier pieces, but that's also how I styled my hair today because I was going for bigger hair today. Sometimes when you go after the big, your hair gets frizzy in the process. The cleanser that I'm using now, like I said before, is sulfate free, but I find if I use too much of it or if I don't moisturize well after, my hair does get really dry. So this is a downside, but on the brighter side of this, I have a lot more control on my volume levels. When I was using DevaCurl, I feel like my volume kind of hit a ceiling. Even when my hair was shorter, when it was at its peak time of volume, I kind of hit a ceiling and wasn't really able to get the maximum volume potential. Now that I'm not using DevaCurl or No-Poos and I'm able to cleanse my hair, I'm able to have more control over how big my hair actually gets. I can have hair that's pretty more like perfect, a little bit flatter. I can have hair like this that's slightly more frizzy but has more volume. That was probably one of the first things that I noticed when I gave up DevaCurl was that I was actually able to get a lot more volume. I just thought I had naturally flat hair, which I kind of do, but I had a little bit more volume than I thought. And back to the ugly of the poo, of the shampoo. I find that when I was using DevaCurl and co-washes that it was a lot easier to tangle my hair because I feel like my hair was so well coated in product. It was a lot more slippery. Since I'm not using the No-Poo, my hair is a little bit more drier, like I mentioned before, and detangling has a little bit more resistance. That being said, because I finger coil, I feel like I don't have a lot of tangles to deal with, but it definitely is significantly more challenging than with DevaCurl because when your hair is being really thoroughly cleansed, it's more so in its raw natural state, which I personally prefer. I found that when I was using DevaCurl that it changed my curl pattern a little bit because of all the heaviness, and right now this is just my pure curl pattern. And I can also actually notice the color of my hair, like the true color. Like you won't be able to see this on camera, but when I look at my hair in the sunlight, I can actually see the different tones of color. Like there's brown and there's like tones of purple, and it's just really beautiful to me and really interesting. And I just really love the natural feel of my hair right now. And this last one might be my favorite good of them all, and that is I never get buildup anymore. When I was using DevaCurl, I had so much buildup. My scalp had all these little white little bits on it. It wasn't dandruff. It wasn't like dandruff. It was these light white little speckles. since I don't use those kinds of products anymore, I never get buildup. My scalp feels really light, really fresh, never have white stuff in my hair anymore, and I just feel a lot more confident in my hair, and I trust that my cleanser is getting out my hair products every single week. When I was using DevaCurl, I felt like my hair wasn't really getting cleaned. Like, it felt really moisturized, but I never really felt clean until I started using something a little bit stronger. And because my curls are kind of on the fine side, they're very easily weighed down. So for me personally, I really like to opt for something that does a really good job of cleaning and to have that flexibility, like I said before, of being able to control the volume in my hair, the moisture levels. I don't need any extra products. I don't need any clarifiers or treatments or anything to get flakes out of my hair. My hair is just consistently in good shape all the time, every week, every wash, just through products. It's my dream. I love simplicity, and just using a cleanser, a conditioner, and a leave-in is just like, what more could I ask for? So if you're deliberating and getting off of DevaCurl or getting off of co-washes and going back to the poo, I hope that this video has helped to give you a fair perspective on the good and the bad of both sides and how I've experienced it. We're all different. There's so many different factors. Things affect all of us so differently, so you really do just have to try it out. If you can see something in someone else's hair and it looks really good, it might look good in your hair, but it might not. So just try it yourself. Experience. I feel I was gonna say something really deep, but it just experience is the key to knowledge, true knowledge of thyself. I feel like I have to pee. Okay, come on, Brenda, let's get through this so you can go pee. Okay, let us know in the comments below, what are your experiences with No-Poo versus shampoo, and which do you prefer? If you haven't already, you can hit the subscribe button to join the family, and I love you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.